Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare. There are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too.
And a chance! Now, in he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, what has happened here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rafinha. Danilo has the space to scheme. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. He's through here. Gonzalez finding himself in space. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played with finesse. This time, surely! That's another chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gonzalez. And he welcomes... Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Takes a shot! Goal! Brazil! And we have liftoff! That really is That's quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is...
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Rafinha, João Pedro. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Now it's Neymar. That's a decent clearance. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. Brazil are looking to break at pace. And here's Neymar. And it's Paqueta. Good take, and is he in? And this is Neymar. And this is and the shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's João Pedro. He's having a hit! Brazil with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one. Now it's Rafinha. Drives it in. Otamendi getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Rafinha. Cross from getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tagliafico. Here's Otamendi. Alvarez. Carlos Augusto. Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Martinez. Carlos Augusto. And Gabriel. Lina. Now Martinez. Joelinton has created one goal already. Now it's João Pedro. Steep shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been slung wide. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, look, Joelinton! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's worked it through. That's Gonzalez. Shapes to shoot! Rafinha.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That's Lucas Paqueta ventures forward. Stood up well to him there. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Brazil sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Really fierce, close defending. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alvarez. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Molina charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's quick to get rid. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Martinez! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Rafinha. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now there's a fine, real chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
And he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Camisa 9.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. And that has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Over to the right flank. Threads one in. Joelinton. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Carlos Augusto. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's well spotted. Molina. And it's Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's had it nicked away. And Danilo. Driving forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's João Pedro. Nicely weighted. Chance, surely! And no cruising! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Camisa 7.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gonzalez gets into a good position. Oh, good effort!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Bruno Guimaraes getting forward. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And the through ball. Neymar. McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tagliafico. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Look at the space. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front.
Neymar! Now it's Martinez. Great vision. Now it's João Pedro. That is good alertness. Molina. Looking for the run. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And the shot! And he's hit it too high.
Substituição.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. And he's gone looking for safety. Romero gets across to intercept that. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Martinez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Otamendi attempts a clearance. This might spell... And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No, not this time. McAllister Fernandes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and...
Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
That is good strength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Vitinha with the... Oh, good climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Portugal have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with
The previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Almiron. He is through Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. And he thumps it clear. Rafael Leao. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alderete. He's had it taken off him. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gomez. And Almiron. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Pedro Neto. Gomez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. No, it's come to nothing. Alderete. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Almiron. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Almiron pinches it off him. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. Terrific effort! The captain scores!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. It's anyone's ball now.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Portugal definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Portugal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Gomez. In with the challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. Mendes spots it and intercepts. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the cross. Getting up there! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bernardo Silva. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the delivery. Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there. Built as the single goal between the sides. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pedro Neto. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, what do you... Oh, no, this does not look good. Rafael Leao! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 4 coming up here. This might spell danger. He's played it back, and it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chris is having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, there's the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch onto this? He's got away. Skims one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a shade optimistic.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Almiron! Oh, good finish! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Almiron. So, what can they make of this? This is intriguing. Next goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's not going far.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Here's Fel. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look. He leaps for it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Succumbs to the pressure. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be. Time is next.